Hey beauties, it's Riri. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty, and I really love showcasing indie brands here on my channel. If that sounds like your cup of tea or double shot, please consider subscribing and giving the video a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of me and never miss an upload, make sure you tap that notification bell so you always know when I upload. I already have my e.l.f. eye tapes ready, and my eyes are primed with my Glam Light Icing Eye Base in Buttercream. And today we're going into the Be Perfect Cosmetics Carnival XL Pro palette with Stacey Marie. I had a request to use this palette. Also, if you guys ever see anything that you want me to use, you guys pretty much know what my collection looks like, let me know. And it doesn't have to be a newer palette or anything like that, just let me know. So it is a beautiful like rainbow palette, but it also offers a lot of neutrals, and then it has some highlighter shades in it. Today I want to play with some purples and teals. It's not maybe going to be wintry, but I just want to play and have a good time. So we're going to dive in. I'm going to go into a pretty small like blending brush. This one's a little bit more firm. This is the e.l.f. J Kissa J4. And I'm going to go into the shade Wasted, which is a very deep purple. And I like to do the e.l.f. eye tapes when I'm not really aiming for kind of perfection, if you will. This way you can just be messy. You can just go to town. You don't have to be super precise. If it gets messed up or something happens, you take the eye tapes away and you just clean it up. So I'm really wanting to pack a punch with these shades. So I'm going in and I'm stamping first. Again, I am not worried about precision here at all. And then I'm going to follow this up and take it about halfway or so. I'm going to lean my head back because I do have hooded lids. Oh, the joy. And I'm going to push that into my crease area. This formula reminds me a lot of the Blend Bunny formula, where they're quite pigmented, quite bold, very, very opaque, but then they also blend out incredibly well. A lot of times with something this bold, it's not really going to blend out as well with some brands, and it can become, muddy, patchy, whatever the case may be. So again, I'm stamping in place first. I feel like this offers the best level of pigmentation. Then I'm going to go in with a kind of a scratchy brush. This is a Morphe M433, and I'm going to go into the shade Pink Me, which is a really pretty white. And I'm going to go in between where I already laid the other shade down and where there is skin at. And I'm just going to use this just to feather my edges. Alright, and when that's blended out to my satisfaction, again, I'm not worried about like super overly blending or anything like that. We'll take the tapes off and we can clean it up. I'm going in with another smaller blender brush. And I think I'm going to go into Showboat, which is a very deep teal. And I've noticed with these, there's not a whole lot of kickback. There's not a whole lot of fallout, like a whole lot doesn't fall into the face. Not that that bothers me, especially if you're doing your eyes first, which I highly recommend, especially if you're doing a more kind of bold, colorful look. And I want this to barely meet in the middle. And again, I'm kind of leaning my head a little bit back and tucking that right there in the actual crease. And I'm going to go back in with that same brush we used earlier with the white shade. I'm going to tap it off a little bit, and I'm going to go back into Pink Me. And it definitely has like a little bit of like a pinkish hue to it. And it's a little bit, not metallic, just slightly more satiny. So I think it's going to help these two shades really, really come together beautifully. And I'm kind of getting peacock vibes here. And I don't hate it. Alright, and I'm going back into Showboat, and I just want to bring it all the way down. I am going to lay some shimmer shadows on top, so this part doesn't really have to be perfect. You could also lay these two shades just in the very top portion of the crease, do a cut crease, and then do metallics on the lid. I just wanted to have some fun with the palette. I've only used it one time, and I really think it's beautiful, and it's great quality as well. Again, feathering those two. That's not super important because we are laying down our shimmer shades. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my NYX glitter glue. It's quite affordable, does the job, can't complain. And I'm going in with a flat brush. I like to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand, like a tiny dot, like a little, you probably can't even see it, it's so small. Like a little bit goes a very long way. And then I'm going to spread it evenly on the brush. And almost like a faux cut crease, I'm going to place it all over the entire lid. And I want to leave a little bit of empty space. And I want to leave a little bit of empty space back here. I kind of want to keep that purple really intense. And then with the sticky side of my brush, I want to go into the shade called Peppermint, which is a beautiful, like, shimmery, more satiny type shade. And we're going to place that right on top, exactly where we put the NYX glitter glue at. I'm going to switch over to my finger. That didn't seem to be laying down as well as I would have hoped. Oh, you guys, that's so pretty. And then where I have just a tiny bit of glitter glue right here, I'm going to go into the shade Back Chat right here. I'll show you what that looks like kind of up close. I feel like it's going to be the perfect little kind of mixer, if you will. I'm just trying to blend in the shimmer shades with the matte shade. Again, I don't want to take away all of this deep purple out here. I'm going to go back into that same brush that we had our NYX glitter glue on and go back into Back Chat just a little bit. I want to make sure it's evenly blended between the shades. Ooh, this is so pretty, you guys. Have you used this palette before? Do you like rainbow palettes? I don't use them all the time. Okay, I am satisfied here. I'm going to do this eye off of camera, do the rest of my face. We'll come back and finish up the lower lash line, and I will BRB. Alright, beauties, I am back. Thought I was filming, and I was not filming, so ta-da! I went in with my Nude Sticks Tinted Cover Foundation. This is the shade Nude 2.5. I went in with my little Ilia multi-stick. Every time I say multi and something else, I think of multipass. This is the shade Dreamer. I went in with my e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. I went in the lower lash line with those same two colors, and the inner corner is Pink Me, and my highlighter is also Pink Me. My eyeliner is the LA Girl Shockwave Metallic Eyeliner in Sequins. That's also my lip liner, very faintly, very soft. And I have a little Ulta Beauty Lip Oil. That is the finished look. I love it. I think it is so pretty. Again, I just wanted to do something different that wasn't so holiday or Christmassy, but I like it. I like how it came out. I think it's impactful, but of course it was super easy. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you're enjoying Christmas. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.